powerful in our life. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, we are praying. Amen. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I welcome us formally to the presence of Almighty God. And I pray to you will not be last time you be in the presence of God. In the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Open your Bibles with me to 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy chapter 4. I'm going to read from the book here. During the sermon I read from the book. 2 Timothy chapter 4. I'll read verse 6 and 7. 2 Timothy chapter 4. I'll read verse 6 and 7. Praise the Lord. I read 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 6 and 7. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I am ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I was supposed to speaking to Timothy, writing to Timothy that I was ready to be offered, and the time of departure is at hand. The time to depart, the year 2019 is already at hand. I read verse 7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have passed the faith. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have passed the faith. The topic this morning is finishing your course. Finishing your course. C-O-U-R-S-C-E. S-E rather. C-O-U-R-S-E. Finishing your course. Finishing your course. Apostle Paul was talking about the fact that the time of departure is at hand. Children of God, let me remind us, in case you have forgotten, that the time to depart year 2019 is already at hand. We have less than 72 hours to leave the year 2019 in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
The question is this: are we really ready to depart? Number one, we are ready in the name of Jesus. Number two is that have we finished our course for the year 2019? Finishing your course. What is a course? A course is a goal that you have set to achieve. A course is something that you want to do in your life. A course could be a business. A course could be your work. A course could be your career. A course could be ministry. Your course could be in your investment. It could be symbolic of anything you are proposed to achieve. But Apostle Paul is saying he has fought a good fight, and that what he has finished his course. I want to ask you, children of God, have you finished your course for the year 2019? Now, this message is very significant in the sense that if you miss this message today, you may get this one in the year 2020. It's a message that will wake us up and begin to assess ourselves in terms of our businesses, in terms of our Christian life, in terms of everything we do, whether we have finished our course. Listen and listen, children of God. If you do not finish your course in the year 2019, what gives you assurance that 2020 you are going to finish it? Now, the question will now begin to ask yourself is that what are those things that did not make you to finish your course? Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Very quickly before I answer that question, I want to quickly show us the fact that when you read out 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 7, the Bible is saying, I have fought a good fight. Number one, you need to always fight a good fight. It's not every fight you fight as a Christian. It's not every cause you pursue as a Christian. You must always select your battle in life. There are some Christians they just fight any battle. There are some Christians they have exhausted their energy on fighting the wrong battle. Some Christians have used their energy in praying on wrong prayer points. No wonder God said, I will pray with understanding. Some Christians that just open their mouth and pray. They use all their energy to fight the wrong battle. Some people are fighting spiritual warfare in the wrong way, using the wrong approach. Where Apostle Paul said, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities. Some have used their energy to war against flesh and blood, to war against their neighbor, to war against their colleague, to fight their boss, to fight their subordinates and different kind of people. But Apostle Paul said we should fight against the powers of the enemy, the people we cannot see. Witchcraft, he said we should fight against witchcraft. We should not fight against witches. Witchcraft is a power they use, but we should not fight against the witches. They are human beings. Praise the Lord. What kind of fight have you pursued in the year 2019? What kind of cause have you pursued? Very many people will not be able to finish their course. It's not a course. You know why? Because they did not choose the right course. Apostle Paul said, I have fought a good fight. Meaning that you don't fight every fight. There is a kind of fight you fight, and there is a kind of fight you don't fight. In other words, there is a good fight, there is a bad fight. And another word is that what? There is a good cause, there is a bad cause. Hello? Hi. Children of God, what makes a difference in the life of a Christian is the amount of the knowledge of the Word of God you have when you are using it in the appropriate context. Very many people know the Bible. Devil himself knows the Bible. But guess what? He's destined for destruction in the end of the day. Praise the Lord. But if you are a Christian and you are seeing that every year you make a New Year resolution, this year I will do this. This year I will not do this again. Let me tell you, you are only fooling yourselves. I don't believe in all those things. I believe in you setting a good goal and plan for your life. Praise the Lord. A workable plan. Don't build a castle in the air. Praise the Lord. Apostle Paul said he has fought a good fight. Now, because he fought a good fight, the Bible says, he said, I have finished my cause. Listen, when you fight the wrong fight, you cannot finish it. Hello? It's only when you pursue the right fight, when you pursue the right cause, when you pursue the right battle, that you can be able to finish it. Now, the question or the title of the message is finishing your cause. Children of God, let me tell you, it is not enough to start a battle. It's not enough to start a goal. It's not enough to start a cause. But the important thing is to finish it. No wonder the Bible says, he that shall endure to the end shall be saved. He that doesn't endure to the end, what will happen to him? Is not saved. It's not how the beginning that matters. It's how you are able to see through. That's why the Bible says that think is stand, let him be well, lest he fall. Praise the Lord. God does not want us to start our Christian life just like that and we don't finish it. No wonder Jesus was saying, if I come back, if the Son of Man comes, will he meet faith? He's asking that when we are being in faith, are we going to see the end of the faith? Praise the Lord. So I want to teach us this morning how to finish your course. I'll tell your neighbor, finishing your course.
Finishing your course.
Finishing your course.
Finishing your course.
God bless you. It's not enough to start anything, but finishing it is what is important. But before I go to how things to avoid in order to finish your course in life, so that you can even assess what you have set for yourself in the year 2019. So against 2020, you do not make the same mistake. I want to show you some people that finished their course in the Bible. Apostle Paul was a good example. He said he has fought a good fight, he has finished his course. Our Lord Jesus Christ finished his course on earth. In John chapter 14 verse 30, he said the prince of this world comes and he finds nothing in him. In some Bible translation you will see it. He said the ruler of this world has come and he finds nothing in him. He said when devil comes, we will find no accusation against him. He finds nothing in him because he has fulfilled his course. The Bible tells us that in John chapter 19 verse 30. John chapter 19 verse 30. The Bible tells us when Jesus Christ on the cross of Calvary, when he was about to finish, when he saw that everything had been accomplished, not some things had been accomplished, when everything had been accomplished, the Bible tells us that Jesus said, it is finished. That means that Jesus Christ finished his course on earth. Praise the Lord. I'm talking about finishing your course. Apostle Paul finished his course on earth. Jesus Christ finished his ministerial course. Praise the Lord. Let's say another person that finished his course. That was the prophet Samuel. Prophet Samuel was a judge in the land of Israel. At that time, the Bible tells us there were no kings in the land of Israel. But the Bible tells us that what? Samuel judged the children of Israel. Praise the Lord. I think we go to 1 Samuel chapter 7 verse 15. 1 Samuel chapter 7 verse 15. I will read from there. I read 1 Samuel chapter 7 verse 15. I read. And Samuel judged Israel all the days of his life. That is what we have there. I quickly jump to 1 Samuel chapter 8 verse 7. 1 Samuel chapter 8 verse 7. I read. And the Lord said unto Samuel, hearken unto the voice of the people in all that they say unto you, for they have not rejected you, but they have rejected me that I should not reign over them. That was when Samuel was going on. He put his children to judge over the children of Israel. The children of Israel said, we want you to set up a king to rule us like every other nation. And the Bible tells us that Prophet Samuel should listen to them, that he should give them a king. That they did not reject Samuel, they only rejected him. God did not say Samuel did not do it. Praise the Lord. Meaning that one, Samuel was one, able to finish his course. Praise the Lord. Stephen is another person that finished his course in the Bible. In Acts of Apostles, chapter 6, verse 8. Acts of Apostles, chapter 6, verse 8. Stephen was one of the disciples of Jesus Christ. The Bible tells us he was full of faith. Let me quickly read it for you. Acts of Apostles, chapter 6, I read verse 8. And Stephen, full of faith and power, did great wonders and miracles among the people. Now, Stephen was full of faith. And one way God made a lot of people to accept Jesus Christ in those days was to give them power to do a lot of signs and wonders so people could accept Jesus Christ. Praise the Lord. Now, quickly go to Acts of Apostles chapter 7, verse 59. Acts of Apostles chapter 7. I'll read verse 59. Acts of Apostles chapter 7, I'll read verse 59. And they stoned Stephen, calling upon God and saying, Lord Jesus, receive my spirit. Let me read from here. That's okay. Acts of Apostles chapter 7, verse 59. And they stoned Stephen, calling upon God and saying, Lord Jesus, receive my spirit. That was when Stephen was preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ to them. Told them from the scripture, from Moses and the prophets, explained all about Jesus Christ to them. But they said it was blasphemy. When he told them that what? That Jesus Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Bible says they were annoyed to hear that. And that what everybody ran quickly to him, towards him, and they stoned him to death. Meanwhile, because Stephen was full of faith, the Bible said he was looking up to heaven. He saw Jesus Christ seated at the right hand of God. They stoned him to death. And the prayer he prayed was, Jesus Christ, receive my spirit. And the Bible tells us that what? He died. And he said, God should not lay the sins on them, that God should forgive them. Stephen was another good example of people that finished what? Their course on earth. The other apostles also, Bible did not give us contrary opinion that they did not what? Finish their course. Now let me also consider people that did not finish their course on earth. Go to Judges chapter 16. Judges chapter 16. As some people finish their course on earth, some people did not what? They did not finish it. I pray we will not be among those people that did not finish it in the name of Jesus. Judges chapter 16, I will read verses 30 and 31. Are we together in church? Chapter 16, I will read verses 1, 30 to 31. I will read from here. And Samson said, let me die with the Philistines. And he powered himself with all his might. And the house fell upon the Lord, and upon the people that were with him. So the dead which he slew at his death were more than they which he slew in his life. In verse 31. Then his brethren and all the house of his father came down, and took him and brought him up, and buried him between Sora and Eshtaol, in the burying place of Manoah, his father. And he judged Israel 20 years. Samson was a powerful person of God. God specifically told the parents that Samson should not allow razor to go on his head. They should not cut his hair because he was a Nazarite. That is not to say you Christian, when you give birth to your children, you should not cut their hair. There are some church denominations that are making it a doctrine. They don't cut the hair of their children. No, Bible did not tell us to do that. It was in the case of Samson that Bible tells us to. Anybody that was called a Nazarite in those days, it means the person must not use blade to cut, and the razor must not cut the head of the person. The person must not drink any kind of wine, whether it's strong or it's not strong. Praise the Lord. It was an instruction specific to Samson. Praise the Lord. And after the period of your Nazarite, when you are not a Nazarite again, then you can begin to allow blade to go on your head, and whatever you want to do, you can do, provided it's not contradicting with the word of God. Praise the Lord. But what we are doing is this. Samuel, as much as powerful he was, he fell in love with an harlot. Praise the Lord. When he fell in love with an harlot, that harlot deceived him to tell her the secret of his power. I will come and teach about the life of the Samson later in full. Praise the Lord. And the Bible tells us after so much persistence that Samson gave in, and he told the woman that if you cut my hair, if you do this, if you cut my hair, no razor has gone through my head, then I will be powerless. And that was what happened. And the Bible tells us that something that was raised to deliver the children of Israel from the hands of the Philistines, their enemies, the enemies conquered him. He could not finish his course because he was partnering with the wrong person. He had a bad friend, he had a bad wife, he had a bad, counselor. Praise the Lord. Samson is number one person in the Bible that did not finish his course. May you finish your course in Jesus' name. Let's quickly go to 1 Kings chapter 15. 1 Kings chapter 13. I want to show you another person that did not finish his course. There are many, but I will just go through one, two or three. Praise the Lord. In 1 Kings chapter 13, I will not read it. I will just write it away. You can go and read everything. It's talking about the young prophet. The young prophet came from Judah, and God told him, sent him to King Jeroboam. King Jeroboam was a king in Israel. He was a king in Israel at that time, and he was offering sacrifice to idol, burning incense to idol. And he got there and he cried upon the altar, and he said, this altar, this altar, a son will be born to the house of David. His name will be called Josiah. And this boy called Josiah, when he grows up, he shall offer all of you that are evil prophets on this altar. And the King Jeroboam was annoyed at the prophecy of the word of God. He wanted to attack it. The Bible says the hand of King Jeroboam, breathed that off. And the Bible says he pleaded, and the young prophet prayed to God, and God forgave him, and the hand was restored back. The Bible tells us that it gave them a sign that the altar was going to rain, that is going to divide into two, break into pieces, and the ashes upon it, you know they were burning incense, all those things will turn to ashes, will pour down. And the Bible says that that was the sign he gave, and that thing did actually happen. And in a nutshell, the king, the Roman, when he saw this, he told young prophet, come and eat in my house. Let me give you some drink, let me give you this and that. And the young prophet, Bible did not tell us the name of the young prophet, but certainly Bible called him the young prophet. Probably was inexperienced or something, and he was of course certainly young in age. And Bible tells us that he told King Jeroboam, you know what, I'm not going to eat anything in this place, because God has told me not to eat anything where I've gone, and I should not follow the same way that I came through. And he said, even if you give me half of the kingdom, I will not still take. So all the story church, children of God, there were the children of the old prophets in that scene when that thing was happening, and they went and told their father, we saw something very marvelous, a young prophet did this and did that. And their father asked them, their father was the old prophet, he asked the children, where is this young prophet? Because they have seen the way the young prophet took, and he said, saddle me and ask a donkey. You know, they were going by donkey at that time, there was no car. So he went and he met him where he was relaxing upon a particular tree. And the Bible tells us when they met the young prophet, he asked, are you the young prophet? He said, yes. Are you the one that did these signs and wonders? I said, yes. Are you the one that prayed for King Jehovah? I said, yes. He said, no, follow me to my house, come and eat and drink. He said, no, God has said that you don't eat and drink, and I don't take the same way. What did the whole prophet tell him? He told him, I'm a prophet like you, and the angel of God has told me to come and bring you at home. The young prophet did not ask God, God, did you change your mind? That is a warning to you, children of God. Whenever God speaks to you and another man of God tells you something contrary, please don't believe. God is not an author of confusion. He said God told him and the whole prophet to come and meet him. And the young prophet just believed him. When God did not tell him that, okay, young prophet, you can go and eat now. Praise God. To tell the story short, he went home with him, he ate. The same old prophet, God told him that the young prophet had disobeyed, and lion is going to kill him on the way. He will not get home. And the Bible tells us the lion actually killed him on the way. He did not get home. He did not fulfill his ministry. He did not fulfill his life, and he died. Some people that did not fulfill their cause is what? Samson. No prophet is another good example. May you not be among the Jesus. Gehazi was another person. Gehazi was the servant of Elijah. Praise the Lord. Right? 2 Kings chapter 5. 2 Kings chapter 5 verses 20 to 27. 2 Kings chapter 5 verses 20 to 27. Let me quickly explain what we have there. The Bible tells us King Naaman was a host of the captain of the Syria. Praise the Lord. Was the captain of the host of Syria. And the Bible tells us he was leprous. And of course they advised him to go to Elisha that was going to heal him. And after so much struggle, he went and met Elijah. And the Bible told us that what? Elijah healed him, and when he healed him, Naaman wanted to give him some money, and Elijah refused the money, that it's not time to collect money. Praise the Lord. In any way, Elijah allowed him to go. Gehazi, the servant of Elijah, ran after him far and said, my boss has said I should collect that money. That Elijah had changed his mind and said I should collect the money. And he gave him some money, and he came back. And the Bible tells us as he came back, Elijah knew that he had gone to pay money. The leprosy on Naaman, he now came back upon Gehazi. Gehazi could have taken over from Elisha when he died, but Gehazi did not fulfill his cause. May you fulfill your cause on earth in Jesus' name. There are some other people that did not fulfill their cause in the Bible, but these are some of the people I want to share with you. Very quickly, let me tell you those things that will hinder you from finishing your cause. What are those things that will hinder you from finishing your cause? Those things that will not make you to finish everything you have set out to achieve in the year 2019. If you do not consider them and work on them, in the year 2020, you will still be in the same level. And that's why you see people making New Year resolutions without any determination, without any scripture to support themselves, without some principles to imbibe to make sure they finish their course. Praise the Lord. Number one, unbelief. Things that will not make you to finish your course. Number one, unbelief. Bible tells us in Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6, you can write it down. Hebrews 11 verse 6, that without faith it's impossible to please God. Number one, when you have some goals you have set out to achieve for yourself, you need to have faith in God and will make you to fulfill them. Praise the Lord. Your faith must be in God, not in your strength, not in your skill, not in your expertise, not in your experience. Praise the Lord. Not in the kind of affluent background you came from, not in your qualification. Number one, you must put your faith in God. You must not allow unbelief to ruin you from fulfilling or finishing your call. Unbelief will make you not to finish your call. Praise the Lord. Hebrews 11 verse 6. Number two, that will not make you to finish your course, even in the year 2019, because it's already rounding up. is disobedience. Disobedience. Disobedience to the word of God. And the example is the case of the young prophet. Praise the Lord. Young prophet, he disobeyed God. He obeyed the man of God, and he disobeyed the God of man. Very many Christians are obeying men of God a lot. They are obeying them because these men of God, they have put fear in them. These men of God, they have made them to see that they can curse them. These men of God, they have made them to see that if they say they will die, they will die. Because of that, they have shifted the fear for God to the fear of men. And they have forgotten the God of men. And that's why you see some Christians, when you tell them, this is what the Bible says, they will say, my pastor says, they will say, the general overseer says, they will say, G.O. says, they will say, that one says, praise the Lord. But they will not say, my God says. My Bible tells me. Before I came to the ministry, I had the call to challenge people, even where I worshiped before, on certain doctrinal error. When I was told you have to do baptism 2 times, I said, no, it's wrong from the scripture. Ephesians 4:5 says there's one Lord, one baptism, one faith. I told them it is wrong. It does not matter who said it. I told them it is wrong. It is wrong. They will call it rebellion. But you are not submitting to the men of God, and you are submitting to God. Prefer to submit to God than the men of God. I'm not saying go and fight somebody. Please get the teaching right. I'm not saying abuse anybody, but stand by the word of God. That this is what me and do. You can do whatever you want to do. Joshua said, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise Master Jesus. Disobedience will not make you to finish the course. The young prophet could have finished, could have become an old prophet, a well-known prophet, but because he disobeyed God, he died. He listened to an old prophet who was symbolic of a prominent general overseer at that time, who was symbolic of a very big prophet. He listened to him and disobeyed God. The children of God, when God tells you, don't eat where you have gone, God cannot send another person to eat with you. The same God that told you will tell you. Except God has sent that person to tell you before, then it will be the same medium. Hello? How can God tell you not to eat and now sending somebody to you? It's not an offer of confusion. Praise the Lord. When God knows that you will have to eat later, why did God not tell you, don't eat before you give the message? But after you have given the message, you can go eat. I will teach you about the Holy Spirit, children of God. Your life must not be destroyed. Your life must not be ruined. We are in the end time. There are a lot of pastors. There are a lot of prophets. Some are there for their belly. Their belly is their God. Some are there because of money. Some are there for whatever reason. But some of us, few of us, we are here for a reason. I'm not the only one there. Praise the Lord. There are some people. But to know them is still because. Praise the Lord. I can give you some of the things you can know them, but that's not my topic this morning. Praise the Lord. Number one, they will not have a lot of crowd. They don't really usually have a lot of crowd. I am not the people that have crowd. They are false prophets. Not all of them. But very many of them are false prophets. And some of them, they are true prophets. Praise the Lord. But very many people that will not disobey the word of God to please you, you will not see them having crowd. Praise the Lord. Let me quickly show you something again in 1 Samuel chapter 15. 1 Samuel chapter 15. So that you can see it from the Bible. 1 Samuel chapter 7, 1 Samuel chapter 15. I'll read, can I read it? Because of my time. 1 Samuel chapter 15. And the Bible gives us 7 to, okay, right? 1 Samuel chapter 15. Go and read everything when you get it. I'll summarize what we have there. Because the case, 1 Samuel chapter 15. Because when God told King Saul to go and destroy all the Amalekites, because they did them wrong before. Praise the Lord. And that they should destroy everything, every one of them, and their animals and everything they have. And the Bible tells us, King Saul and his people, they did not destroy everything. All the fat cows, all their fat animals that are very good, they kept it. And they are giving an impression that they wanted to sacrifice it to God. And the Bible tells us in 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 22. And Samuel said, as the Lord has great delight in both offerings and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of the Lord, behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the path of God. Verse 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he has also rejected you from being a king. That was why we said King Saul was also one of the people that did not fulfill his course, did not fulfill his kingdom, did not finish his course on earth. Praise the Lord. God rejected him in disobedience. He kept some fat cows, fat animals that are very good, and he did not destroy them. And God told him to destroy everything. Some people are disobedient, and because of that, you cannot finish your course. So please watch out of all of these things, so that next time you will not make the same mistake. Number 3, failure to plan. Very many Christians do not plan, and they want to finish their course. They do not plan. In Proverbs chapter 22 verse 3, you can write it down. Proverbs chapter 22 verse See, the Bible says a prudent man foresees evil and he hides himself. Very many Christians don't look at challenges ahead of them and begin to make plans on how to overcome the challenge. Very many people enter the new year. They are going to enter the new year without considering the economics of the country, without looking at the budget of the country, whether the budget of the country can take us to promised land or not, without looking at the realities of the economy. What they will be telling you is that don't marry, don't worry about the budget, God will do it. You should worry. Sorry, don't worry rather, but you should plan. Are we together in the church? When the Bible said do not worry for tomorrow, he did not say do not plan for tomorrow. Did you see anywhere in the Bible that said do not plan for tomorrow? It says don't worry, because worry will give you high blood pressure. When you worry means you are only being fearful of the future without believing in God and putting some things in place. Praise the Lord. But when you plan, planning means you believe in God. If you are a child of God, you believe in God, and you are setting out your principles and cause before God. That's why the Bible says commit your way unto God. You will make it to come to pass. Praise the Lord. Very many people do not plan. Failure to plan will not make you to finish your course. In Luke chapter 14 verse 28, Luke chapter 14 verse 28, our Lord Jesus Christ said, who among you, when you want to build a tower, when you want to build a house, will not just sit down and count your cost, whether it will be sufficient for you to finish? How many of you want to build a house, a room apartment, a mini flat, a bedroom, a three-bedroom flat, a mansion, a duplex, and you will not begin to sit down? Oh, I earn 100,000, I earn 20,000. Okay, how much will I be saving to build it? How much is iron? How much is cement? Why will you not plan? Luke 14 verse 28. Our Lord Jesus Christ is saying, who among you, when you want to plan, you will not just sit down and begin to take your course? Who told you as a which pastor is telling you not to plan? Any pastor telling you not to plan just want you to fail, and then you come and do 40 days fasting and pray to achieve your course? Yeah, you pray for fasting and prayer. By God's will, maybe I will continue next Sunday. But they are not substitute for you to finish or attain your goal in life. There are principles that you must follow. If it's fasting and prayer that make people to finish their course, then everybody that fast and pray, every year they will finish all their course. They will attain their goal. But it's not true. Praise the Lord. Meanwhile, you see unbelievers following these principles I'm talking about, and you will be asking, but why is it? Why is it? God will just say, my people perish for lack of knowledge. That's the answer I will just give you. May you not perish for lack of knowledge. Who asked you not to plan? You must always plan. As a pastor, I plan. I plan for the ministry, plan for my family, plan for my life, plan for investment. But I know there's a time I cannot jump up and down again. So is it that time I will now come and tell you, go and sell your property, God said you should bring it to the church for me? No, I will not say that. Praise the Lord. You have to plan. And listen, you need to be careful. I will get to that point very shortly. The kind of people you move with. If you see somebody that is not planning for his life, it will affect your life negatively. How can you not sit down? Yet 2020 is coming. Some people are not planning, but they are preparing to how to fast and do something. I am not saying it's wrong, but this is what I've seen in Christendom for a long time. And it bleeds my heart. You cannot substitute fasting for place of planning. You cannot substitute fasting for hard work. Bible saying that does not work should not eat. Come on. It impresses me when I see Christians living a life that is messy. I cover my face because I see unbelievers mocking us. Don't mind the only year money. When you fast and you follow this principle, you will see results in Jesus. Amen. Praise the Lord. Failure to plan will not make you to finish your course. Apostle Paul, when he got to a particular place, he saw people they were doing the same work with him. Bible says because he was a tent maker, he worked with them. Apostle Paul planned his life. He succeeded in the ministry. He did not lack. Even though some people of Macedonia, they gave him some gift, but he did not ask from them. That was a good pastor, a good general overseer. Enough is enough. You must make your goal in life. You must fulfill your course in Jesus. Year 2020 is coming. That's why this message is coming, so that you can wake up. Failure to plan will not make you to fulfill your course in life. Jesus Christ believed in plan. That's why he's saying if you want to build a tower or a house, you need not first sit down and count your cost, whether it will be okay enough for you to finish. May you be able to finish what you started. Amen. Number 4, despising your little beginning. Very many Christians are in this category. I don't have a lot of money and I want to do business. So, madam, like how much are you looking for the business? I need like 1 million. I need like 10 million. And madam, but you can just start some business with small amount, like how much? Like 1,000, 5,000. No, that one is too small. That one is too small. All these big banks, all the big companies that a lot of people that they want to work in, they started small. Don't despise your little beginning. Don't just see a man that is using a very heavy car, that is using a very big car or something, or living in a very good house, comfortable. I don't envy him. Praise the Lord. You rather meet him. Sir, can you tell me what you are doing to succeed in life? I will tell you. I plan. I don't joke with my money. I don't joke with business. I can give you money, but when it comes to business, it's business. My wife knows me. How can I have a business you are not paying me? You want to ruin me? It does not matter if I'm comfortable. Because over time, if I allow you, I will come down. Is it good for somebody who is rich to come down? I will never come down in Jesus' name. Go and check the lives of rich men. And not all the people that are getting their money in negative way. Even those ones, there are good things you can learn from them. Most of them, they have courage. That's what you can learn from them. Don't do it the way they are doing it. But learn the positive aspect from them. Praise the Lord. They have courage. Somebody that is doing money ritual, they will tell some of them to go and eat their food, their meal at burial ground. If you don't have courage, can you go and eat at burial ground? Can you? So you develop that courage. Not to go and eat at burial ground, but courage that you will make it. Hello? That's what you take from them. Don't use that courage the way they are using. Use your own courage that because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Let's leave it because of my time. Praise the Lord. Take that courage from them. Don't despise your little beginning. Very quickly, go to Zechariah chapter 4. Zechariah chapter 4. Zechariah chapter 4. Very many people, they will not finish their course because they are despising their little beginning. Chapter 4, I will read verses 9 to 10. Zechariah chapter 4, verses 9 and 10. I read. The hand of Zerubbabel have laid the foundation of this house. His hands shall also finish it. And thou shalt know that the Lord of hosts has sent me. He said the hand of Zerubbabel has laid the foundation of the house. His hands shall also finish it. God does not want us to start and not finish. Hello? He wants you to start and finish. So how can you start something and not finish? Yorùbá will say bẹ̀rẹ̀ oṣooṣẹ́ ẹ̀ tó bá fọ́ ètò láwùd bàlà. You that shall endure to the end shall be saved. Praise the Lord. Verse 10. For who has despised the day of small things, for they shall rejoice. When you don't despise the days of your small beginning, you will rejoice. Praise the Lord. Very quickly, write this one down. I will just teach you. Matthew chapter 25. Matthew 25, verses 14 to 23. Matthew 25. Matthew 25, verses 14 to 28. Let me quickly summarize what he said. It's the case of a man that was going out traveling, and he called his servant, and he gave one servant 5 talents, he gave the other 2 talents, the other one 1 talent. Bible tells us the one he gave 5 talents and 2 talents, they use it, they make use of it, and they multiply it in double. Praise the Lord. The one he gave 1 talent, he despised it. Me 1 talent, a whole me.